Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the ARC Family Room series, of course. My name is Allison Reed. I am the house manager at the ARC in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I thank you so much for joining us tonight. We have a wonderful show. I'm so glad that we'll get to listen to Michelle Held again. What an astonishing voice, and really our pleasure to have her as a part of this series. So thank you so much, Michelle. For folks who might not know the ARC yet, probably a lot of you do, but just in case, we want you to know a little bit about the ARC. The ARC is a nonprofit organization. We are in Ann Arbor, as I said, and we've been here since 1965. And during the non-pandemic times, what we do is present over 300 shows a year on our stage. So when we get back to something resembling normal, which will happen, we hope to see you in the audience at the ARC, perhaps to come and see Michelle. There is a tip jar tonight. There's a virtual tip jar that you are welcome to make donations to if you are so moved and if you are able. This is a small way we have of supporting our performers during a pandemic, but also it's a way of supporting the ARC. So any donations that come in tonight will be split between Michelle and the ARC. And we're trying to keep all of our performers doing what they do best, so that when we are able to do what we do best, they can come to our stage and perform for all of us. So thanks again. Enjoy the night. It's going to be a wonderful one. And we'll see you again sometime soon. Thanks.
Sometimes feelings are like a moving train. They're too heavy to turn back. Sometimes love is like the pouring rain when you weren't expecting it to attack. Just as life will run and wrap her arms around you, make you feel like it's all gonna be just fine. You turn your back and everything come crumbling on down, and you think, my God, how am I gonna pick it up one more time? Oh, pick it up now. This is the time. Get your ticket, let it take you where you're bound. Rain or shine, this is the time. Sometimes the heart is like a hawk that soars. It feels so free that you can touch the sky. Sometimes the soul is like an open door, you can see every last reason why. And just as life will lay it all out right in front of you, you can hear her say, come on, get on board. You're standing so close, the pressure knock you to the ground, and you think, I could have jumped, but there was a risk I could not afford. Oh, come on, jump now. This is the time. Get your ticket, let it take you where you're bound. Rain or shine, this is the time. What is this thing that we call time? You can't hold it in your hands. It's running wild, it's a wild child, it'll take you miles. It's limitless and limited to the mind. This thing called time, this thing called time, what is this? This is the time. Get your ticket, let it take you where you're bound. Rain or shine, this is the time. 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 Hello, everyone. That was a slightly new arrangement of a song I've been playing for a while. And I was thinking of giving it a new title now that it has a new arrangement. The original title is Moving Train. And I was thinking about calling it Now. I know the obvious choice would be This Is the Time, but I don't like to be obvious. And there's a whole lot of songs already called This Is the Time. So let me know what you think about that in the comments, if you think Moving Train or Now. I'm glad you're here. If you're here, maybe you're here, maybe you're not here. I can't see you, but I can feel you. Not really, but... This next song I'm going to play is a fairly new song that I wrote with my friend Whit Hill. She's a wonderful writer, originally from Michigan. You might know her, but she lives in Nashville now. I started writing it right before I got sick with COVID back in March, and I didn't feel like working on it anymore, so I sent it to her, and she sent me back a song a couple days later, and it's called Fighter. There was a time you were wishing the world would stop so you could catch up and climb back to the top. You were falling behind. Well, here you go. Now you're 24/7 with your family. Your boss just called with an apology. You always wondered what that would feel like. Now you know. This might not be what you thought you needed. Might not be what you deserve. You gotta hold on tighter, tighter to the letting go. It's hard, I know. Fighter. Hallways coated in fluorescent sun. Torn gloves litter the linoleum. You always wanted to save lives. Well, here you go. But nothing you learned prepared you for this all out in this lonely war. Still every morning, here you go. This might not be what you thought it would be. Might be more than you can bear. But just hold on tighter, tighter against the undertow. It's hard, I know. Fighter. There was a time you were thinking about leaving town. Then you touched something that took you down. You always wanted to travel. Well, here you go. And they say you can't hear anything except the hiss and blow of some machine. But I'll keep singing till you go. Ooh, 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 This might not be what you thought you needed. It might not be what you deserve. You gotta hold on tighter, tighter to the letting go. It's hard, I know. Fighter. Thank you. This guitar right here that I'm setting over here was gifted to me recently by my dear friend Danny Jacobs. Thank you, Danny, if you're watching. I had to take my guitar in the shop for a while. I took it in right before the pandemic. And when you take your guitar in right before a pandemic, it takes a really long time to get it back. So I was glad I had that guitar. This guitar I bought from a rabbi. It was on consignment at Berkeley Music in Berkeley, Michigan. And he was asking $1,200, and I offered $1,111.11 because I thought it was lucky. And I stuck around the shop. They were trying to get a hold of him all day, and he wasn't answering, and I wasn't leaving without the guitar. And several people had come in while I was holding on to it for dear life, and they wanted to play it, and they were thinking about buying it too, and they would just like pout and walk off when they realized I was taking it Monday because it's Passover. So that's a true story, and they let me take the guitar for that price, and I told them I'd pay the difference if he didn't accept it. But I think it's been pretty lucky. Then Eric, who sold it to me, he rung it up and he added tax, and he looked at me and he's like, "Do you want me to do it over?" And I said, "Yeah." So he re-rung it. I didn't even have to say anything. So it came out to all ones. And Eric was a beloved figure over at Berkeley Music, and he passed away last year, and so we miss him. I need a drink of water. This next song I'm going to play started with the last line. It's the only song I've ever written the last line first. And I wrote it very quickly, I guess, because I knew where I was headed with it. And I'm going to send it out to my friend Julie Butel, I don't know if she's watching, and Emily Rose, and my mom, because I know they like this song. Wanna grow like the weeds, shine like the sun, open my arms like the ocean and hold everyone. Wanna sing with the angels and be right with the gods. Wanna see above mountains and through all facades. Wanna rhyme like Bob Dylan, be strong like Simone, spread goodwill like Ali, perform like Leonard Cohen. Wanna shake it like Elvis and party like Towns. Wanna get to know the silence as much as the sounds. Want the sick to be healed from all the cancer that spreads, and the homeless to always come home to warm beds. Chance to hug my late father and to tell him goodbye, and that I do respect all that he sacrificed. means the price of his words, and the people that learn no longer follow the herd. I want justice for all, and I want evil to pay, and I want to do better than I did yesterday. Oh, it's called Better Than Yesterday. I didn't want to tell you before I played it. So I wrote a children's song, and I sometimes have started writing a children's song, but I've never finished one. I usually write them for my niece and nephew, and don't finish them. But I finished this one. I wrote it recently. I haven't really played it for anyone except my niece and nephew. And I played it for my friend Jo Sarah, talented songwriter you may know, and her daughter Stella, who's like 13 or 14. And when I finished, they said, I don't know if it's a children's song. And Stella said, I like it. I think it's for like mature, sensitive children. So I'm calling it a children's song for adults. It's called the Empathy Song. You have a tool, it's a powerful thing. Your finest jewel, your most sparkly bling. When things get hard, like it might all fall apart, close your eyes and listen to your heart. You have the time to figure it out. No need to whine or scream or shout. The new places you go will help others take the cue. And all you give away will come back times two. When someone is mean, it might mean they're sad. They might not feel seen when you think they are mad. We just never know what someone is going through. Try your best to be kind, remember it could be you. Okay, that's the empathy song. It's just a simple song, but sometimes simple is hard. Oh, actually I need to keep this guitar and just retune it. I learned that in the theater. Simple is hard. And speaking of empathy, it's been a year, and I'm just really touched by the fact that everybody has just been so helpful and kind and generous. You know, a lot of us have had to learn a lot of things that we didn't really want to learn about lighting and technology. And that's how I ended up here at Bigfoot Studios, because my technology was failing me a bit. So I'm here at Bigfoot Studios, and I keep wanting to say Walkerville, but it's Waterville, Ohio. Thank you to Travis and Austin, who are here helping me out today. The next song I'm going to play is, it was adapted from a poem that a friend of mine wrote. And I was working on it back. It's one of the earlier songs I had worked on, maybe in 2013 or 14. And I had met Dick Siegel at the time. And so I scheduled this songwriting session with him. And you probably know Dick Siegel if you're a fan of the Ark, a friend of the Ark. So we scheduled this songwriting session. I was working on this song, and he just, spent an hour with me and helped me tighten it up and tweak it and whatnot. And we were nearing the end of our time, and I said, "Do you think it's too long?" And he said, "If anybody thinks it's too long, then they're not listening." And that really stuck with me. I was like, "Oh, okay." And it was always in the back of my mind because I was a fairly new songwriter at the time. And then like a year and a half or 2 years ago, I was at an event. I was at an event with some other songwriters. It was like this afterglow, and Dick was there, and we were all getting up, taking turns on the mic, playing some songs. And so I thought I'd play this song because he had helped me with it quite some time ago. And I told that story that I just told you, and he looked to my friends Whitnell and he said, "I said that?" So I just thought that it was funny and a reminder that our words are powerful, and sometimes we don't realize, we can say something that has a big impact on somebody and they don't even remember it. And on that note, this song is called "I Like Words." I planned that transition. Let's see here. I like words like life, healing, motion, ecstasy. Hallelujah, bright and spacey. I like words like peace, love, hope, and change, the future and infinity. I like words that make me tall. I like words that make me small. I like things like ideas and dreams, emotional eyes, the beholding of history. I like things that make you see, like star fiction, those who went before us in this fuzzy century. I like things that make me tall. I like things that make me small. I seek a mind free and spinning and spitting and giving and strong, a world with headphones on. I seek a mind ecstatic and honest and hungry to sing, that believes and longs and seeks to undo wrong. I seek what makes me tall. I seek what makes me small. I seek the peaks and valleys, the in-betweens and all that grows. The seed behind the sky more than you and I might ever know. Oh, 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 oh. I feel forgiveness when it's hard to give, fear and struggle and a spirit that won't quit. I feel the last chance, the underdog vision you're born with, the eternal song. I feel what makes me tall. I feel what makes me small. I like people who need to be liked, who feel alone, who know themselves but lost themselves. I like people, my brothers, my sisters, are strangers to me as I am them, and that means you. I like people who make me tall. I like people who make me small. I like the peaks and valleys, the in-betweens and all that grows. The seed behind the sky more than you and I might ever know. Oh, 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 oh. I need words that make me tall. I need words that make me small. I need that state of mind when I don't need words at all. I need you. If you will help me find it. That's called I Like Words. I hope you're all doing okay. Appreciate you being here. This world used to feel too big to get anywhere. Now feels too small and no one seems to care. But anything but their own personal dream. I wanna live forever, do my eyes glow, does my skin gleam? Swimming in polluted oceans and magic potions. Look at me. Peer from the cracks on my wrinkled brown box. It knocks anything without the same packaging. And as my box gets shipped off to war, that's when I decide that I got something to fight for. By then it's too late and the damage is too great. Look for somewhere to bear my anger and fear, cross an invisible line because it's safe here. Shout cheer words like honor and respect, cause that's the 99 others cry. And I continue to elect the one of a kind who sold the old story to the weak, fragile mind. so resistant to change. I curse when my social projection gets rearranged. It's my only protection from real life, the one that's staring at me in a reflection filled with strife. And it doesn't look like me anymore, 'cause I wasn't careful with the knife as it tore open my original brown box. And I throw rocks and I shout it's not fair. I glare at the worn out letters reading handle with care. My faith I've misplaced, it don't belong there. No, that's not universal, that is blood and that's despair. But I remain deaf and indifferent, for I cannot face what I cannot feel. It ain't breaking down my wall yet, it ain't real. Tears run low, I steal from the slight. I form an attack, I am preparing to fight for all that I built and all that is mine, all the while overlooking the light, rejecting the signs, when all of a sudden I am hit from behind. All the was turns to nothing. I stand alone in a field of lost dreams, and I'm listening to the drone of a voice I knew better, so close my eyes. I'm walking at a steady pace, I'm walking blind. I'm touching everything with my spirit, and I'm touching nothing with my grace. Look at me. Floating now high above the land where I used to live and all that I had planned. I have no choice but to open up my mind. I hold out my hands and I feel no such thing as time. I can see now, I'll be damned. I finally understand. Look at me. That's called Look at Me. That started as a poem that I wrote. So a couple years ago, I played a show. It was called Hits with a Twist. And myself and a few other songwriters were challenged with the task of adapting a couple David Bowie songs. We had to reimagine these songs. So I was going through his catalog, looking for some things that I could connect with lyrically. And David Bowie is amazing and everything, but I don't know, as a songwriter, it was a little challenging for me. But I got to this song, and I was just surprised I didn't realize the words to this song. I had heard it so many times before. I think sometimes we just become accustomed to a song's melody, or in this case, it's anthem quality. So this is my reimagined version of a David Bowie song. Umbi bade, umbi bade, umbi ba bum de, umbi bade, umbi bade, umbi ba bum de. Pressure pushing down on me, pressing down on you, no man asked for. Under pressure brings a building down, splits a family in two, puts people on the streets. Umbi bade, umbi bade, bidede, bidede. It's a terror knowing what this world is about, watching some good friend scream, let me out, pray tomorrow. Gets me higher. Pressure on people, people on the streets, da da da. Chipping around, kick my brains around the floor. These are the days, it never rains, but it pours. People on the streets, people on the streets. It's a terror knowing what this world is about, watching some good friends scream, let me out, pray tomorrow. Gets me higher. Pressure on people, people on the streets, turn away from it all like a blind man. Sat on a fence, but it don't work. Keep coming up with love, but it's so slashed and torn. Why can't we give ourselves one more chance? Why can't we give love that one more chance? Why can't we give love, give love, give love? 'Cause love's such an old-fashioned word, and love dares you to care for people on the edge of the night, and love dares you to change your way of caring about ourselves. Oh, this is our last dance. This is our last dance. This is ourselves under pressure. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing okay. I know it's been a challenging year. And I'm going to say something. I don't mean to minimize any loss or hardship or anything, but I somehow feel this sort of sense of honor to be present during this time. And as hard as it's been, and as much as we've had to adapt, I just kind of, in a weird way, feel honored. And like this is a historic time that we're part of, and when I'm just going about life and seeing how everybody's taking part and doing their part and working together, it just like touches my heart. But this is a song about hanging in there. Hang in there.
fight. Oh,
that's called Rooted. I want to take a minute to say thank you so much to the ARC for having me tonight. It's a real honor to be a part of this series and to have a chance to share my songs. If you haven't noticed, this is not a holiday set. If you were looking for a holiday set, that was Saturday night with Ebert and friends. This I'm thinking of more as reflections on this past year. I've written quite a few songs during this time. I'm going to play a couple of them for you in a minute here. But it seems like even the songs that I wrote like years ago feel like reflections on this past year. I'm not sure exactly what that says about my music, but thank you so much to the ARC. It's one of my favorite places to see music for sure, and I've seen a lot of my heroes on that stage. And I'm just so glad that that they're adapting and have just jumped right on board with the online format, and that they're supporting artists like myself, and artists are supporting the venues, and the patrons who are able are supporting both the artists and the venues in this uncertain time. And I know not everybody's able to support, but financially. But if you are able to donate tonight, please know that it's accepted with the utmost gratitude. And it will go towards making more art and allowing us to make more art. A lot of us, we're unemployed and had to invest in a lot of gear and stuff like that. So it really helps. And I know it helps the venues as well. But if you can't, no pressure at all. Totally understand. I know what it feels like to not be able to donate. But I did want to say, I just had a thought that if anybody does donate tonight and they're interested in some handwritten lyrics of one of my songs of your choice, I would like to do that. So just feel free to email me at michelleheldmusic@gmail.com with your address and the song that you're interested in. And if you don't remember the title of it, that's fine. Just tell me something about it, and I'll get that out to you. I have a few more songs here, and by gosh, I saved all new ones till the end. Why did I do that to myself? This is a brand new song, like brand new. I mean, it's a few months old, but brand new. I haven't played it for people. My intention is to record it and release it as a single soon. Like I was already wanted to do that, but I haven't done it yet. So I would like to get it out. And so make sure that you sign up on my email list, and I'm sure the ARC has put my link tree and stuff, all my links, so we can stay connected, and I have a way to get it to you if I do record it. And I do also have an intention to record an album in the coming year. So I wrote my first song in 2011, so I feel like 2021 has to be the year that I get my album out, the 10-year mark. It's time. It's way past time. So I might have to do a Kickstarter or something. I was trying to avoid that, but all right. We weren't ready for a world without John Prine. His stories and his spirit grew brighter over time. Then COVID came and took his breath before we played his last song. Ain't it funny the way the world moves on? We learned that the cracks are how the light gets in. From a poet with a lover born the day his life would end. She made a memory of a map of Canada where his face was drawn. Ain't it funny the way the world moves on? We are frightened by things we don't understand, like where the soul does meet the earth or the color of a man. A hero paved us a better way and handed over the baton. Ain't it funny the way the world moves on? The world moves on whether you're ready or not. The world moves on while your heart is in a knot. Hold on to hope, might be all you've got. I got the Dylan's gonna die someday blues, 'cause he's my Woody Guthrie, you know, many a writer's muse. He'll be laughing at the clown's cacophony after he's gone. 'Cause ain't it funny the way the world moves on? Ain't it funny the way the world moves on whether you're ready or not. The world moves on while your heart is in a knot. Hold on to hope, might be all you've got. The world moves on whether you're ready or not. The world moves on while your heart is in a knot. Hold on to hope, might be all you've got. That's called The World Moves On. And we're gonna wrap this guitar. That's, I named her, by the way, recently. When she was in the shop, I decided I should have already named her by now. So it's Miss T. Simone. T for my father, who passed away when I was young, Thomas held, and then Simone for Nina Simone, because she's been a big influence on me. It's nice to have a couple guitars now. I always wondered, you know, when I was first starting out, why do people have so many guitars? And now I get it, because you play in different tunings and stuff, so. All right, this is a new one. Yeah. One sec, let me find it. You wanna run, your feet ain't moving. Wanna fly, you're afraid of heights. Wanna love, but that means losing, losing. You wanna give, you're tired of taking from a world that will keep you up at night. With a heart that won't heal, it's breaking, breaking. You're not where you You wanna live, but think about dying. Who's to say that would be the end? So you laugh and keep on trying. You're not where you would have guessed, lying here between broken and blessed. Hang your hopes on the sun, your hat on the moon. Let the light of a star bring a new day. It's coming soon. Okay, I hope we're doing good on time. Let me look. Oh yeah, okay, I have one more song. This song I'm gonna play has taken me the longest to write. I wrote it like I think in 2014, and I wrote it and I thought, I played it out and I thought it was fine. And but I wasn't quite happy with the melody or the chorus. I liked the verses, and so I kind of put it away for a while, and then I'd take it back out a year later, and I'd change the melody and change the chorus again and play it out, and it was fine. And then I'd put it away for another year, take it back out, change it, and it just kept going, and to the point where it's changed so much that the original title isn't even in the song anymore. But the verses have always stayed the same, and I wasn't planning on playing this. I still didn't think it was, I feel like it's the closest it's been to being finished, but a few days ago I started playing with it again, and I decided I'm going to play it. I can't promise that if you hear it again that it will sound the same, but this is going to be the current rendition of it. And the ironic part is the song that couldn't find its home is now called How to Get Home. So I'm gonna give it a go. Thank you again so much. I'm so honored to have this time to share my songs. It's a little, I'm not gonna lie, it's nerve-wracking doing this online stuff, but we're adapting. Let me see. Check because it sounds a little off. Thanks again to the ARC. Thank you to anyone who's watching, anybody who's donated. Thank you to 101.71, the ARC's media partner. Thank you to Travis. Thank you to anyone and anyone who's ever supported me. Do it without you. Sorry guys, just we're gonna get it. I think that's okay. Giants in a guru's gloating half-baked truths. They're trying to get to you, your money and your soul. So you gotta get what they got. If you wanna be whole, oh, but your heart, oh, 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 your heart, you know how to get home. Deformed and the band spent too much time trying to get straight and redefine. The straight look upon them in hate because they went bent. Oh, but your heart, oh, 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 your heart, you know how to get home. Cliques and a clans cut clear divides, pin a label on your plans. They recognize if you want to get found, get right with their way, or pay to get lost. Oh, but your heart, oh, 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 your heart, you know how to get home. Masters and the minds use political force, ain't the change they want to see, afraid to take a new course. Peace is just a piece of the pie, 'cause it's still eye for an eye. Oh, but your heart, oh, 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 your heart, you know how to get home. Devil and the dealers make you beg for more. You thought the needle was safe until you died from the cure. Still, you're lying in a grave. See the glass half full, but you're all empty. Oh, but your heart, oh, 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 your heart, oh, oh, oh. You know how to get home. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.